Good morning or afternoon, depending on when this video gets played. So, welcome to PW. My name is Corey Bryan. I'm the sales director for Northern Ohio and all of Michigan, where you guys are at. Hopefully, you're enjoying Leanne and Okemos or / East Lansing, state capital. And welcome to the company. One of the better experiences that we hope that you ever have. So you're in the sales industry, whether you've had the experience before, you have the experience now, and what I love about these trainings is that we're training you to be in the most lucrative career that exists in the United States. 7 of the top 10 paying jobs in the United States have to do with sales, whether that's real estate, medical sales, outside sales, et cetera, et cetera. 7 of the top 10 paying jobs. So what you're learning here in wireless, in an industry that steel hardens steel, it is the most competitive industry, so we've just had to keep getting better at being better salespeople, understanding customers better, being more professional. We've had to get better at that. So what you're going to learn is years of highly competitive sales experience that you'll be able to take and turn into a life skill. Again, 7 of the top 10 paying jobs all fall into some sort of sales. So if it's your first experience in sales, welcome. Absorb this. Treat this as an internship where you can make good money. Treat this as an experience that's going to help you for the rest of your life, and really absorb all of the training that Leanne's giving you, and then through Connect Now when you go into the sprint sales training. So just a couple of things I wanted to leave you with. One, I wasn't able to make it there. Typically I would. I've got to be in Ohio this week, but I didn't want to miss a chance on saying hello to you guys. So hello. 2, I wanted to leave a couple of things that new sales reps really struggle with that I think if you can get out in front of these things, you're going to have a lot more success. So 1, most sales reps know that Sprint, when you come in, you know that Sprint is the best value in wireless. You know that Sprint's got the best deal. You get more value, more bang for your buck, especially when you're looking at the top 4. We're half the size of Verizon and AT&T, but yet our call quality is within 1%. Our price is significantly better. Customers get that, right? Maybe customers don't get that we're only half the size, so they expect the quality to be even closer, but we're only half the size and still competing on a very large scale. So what happens with new sales reps is they lead with that. We're the best value in wireless. Here's our price. Here's what you have to offer. What I'm going to encourage you to do is use the sales process, Connect Now, greeting, engage, solve, commit, empower. Make sure that you're following a sales process. To not do that is silly. It's like building a wall. If you were a carpenter, you would follow the rules to build the wall to make sure that wall stood up. Sales process is the same thing. If you build it the right way, it's going to stand up for a long time. If you miss a step in the process, the integrity of that wall, that sale, starts to fall down. So a lot of sales reps lead with our best value. Don't do that. Use the sales process. Find out what you can about the customer. Really acknowledge what's going on. Find out their hot buttons. Find out, their pain points. Find out what they love about their current carrier and what they hate about their current carrier. And then at the end, we talk about what we have to offer, some of our value-added services when it comes to TEP Tech Expert, value-added services when it comes to Safe and Found, being able to track your kids safely, which, I think in this day and age, they call us helicopter parents, and I am a parent. But what ended up happening is we were forced into that because of, the way that they said that we had to be, And so we ended up there. Here we are. So Safe and Found, fantastic program for parents out there that want to make sure that their kids got home from school safe. They want to make sure that they are where they're supposed to be. They want to limit the ability to download certain apps. So there's a lot of value-added services out there. We want to lead to that once we get the pain points and then finish with what we have to offer. Now, it is the best value in wireless, but there's a lot of other value that we offer. So I'll start with that one. Lead to your solution. Do not start with, I can give you this, 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 and this, because then you've got nothing left to have a conversation about at the end. Then it becomes, all right, well, why don't you think about it? And then they get on the be back bus, which means I'll be back. And then that bus never returns. So lead to your solution. Spend the beginning talking about the problems and lead to the solution. Do not lead with your solution, because then you run out of things to talk about and you've really got no closing tools. So that's number 1, new reps struggle with that. Number 2, new reps struggle with constructive tension. So when you, in a week or 2 or 3, you're going to be an expert. Some of you guys might be an expert in this industry already, but you're going to be an expert compared to 90% of the people that come in. The expert. So when you have great discovery and you find out a lot about these customers, When you finally ask them to buy, and trust me, you have to ask them. That is the only way you win in this business, is if you ask. When you finally ask them to buy the products that you know they should buy, the screen protectors, the cases, the phones, the hotspots, the iPads, the watches, when you finally ask them to buy, be comfortable in what we like to describe as constructive tension. That's when you know you've offered the right solution, but now it's a little tense because you asked them to buy. Most reps will try to fill that constructive tension with words and it's okay, and why don't you think about it? I just wanted to let you know you could do that if you wanted to. All of that, which ends up destroying what the constructive tension was there to build. The folks that get most comfortable with constructive tension, the folks that lead to the solution and then offer and ask the customer to buy and then get most comfortable with constructive tension, are the folks that are going to be most successful. And I'm not talking about in just this industry. I'm talking about in outside sales. I'm talking about in real estate. I'm talking about in car sales. The folks that do a really good job of creating a phenomenal customer experience, building all the ups and downs of the current customer experience that they have now, and then using that information that they found out from the customer to lead them to our solution. Not that we led with it, we led to that solution. And then they ask the customer and they're comfortable in that constructive tension. That is a powerful, powerful combination. So those two things, if I could leave you with anything, from a sales standpoint, those two things are the absolute strongest two things that I'd love to see in every single sales rep. Listen to Leanne. Follow the sales process. Understand why you're here and what you could get out of this and what this could turn your career into. So, again, I apologize for not being there. I love being able to talk sales in front of new people that have been here a while. You guys will see me when I come into your store. I'm just excited to talk about sales. It's a cool skill. It's an awesome craft, and it's a heck of a career, and I'm glad you guys are on this journey with us. So, looking forward to talking to you guys soon. Hope you have a fantastic class. That's all. I'll keep it short. So, lead to your solution. Be comfortable in constructive tension. That's all I've got. You guys have a great day. See ya.